Hi, this is Chris Wilbrot, and this is the first video in our pre-retirement video series on the income gap. In subsequent videos, we're also going to cover protecting your purchasing power, which is about inflation, Social Security and TRS, and how teachers are impacted by that, clear that up for you, and TRS buybacks. So let's go through our hypothetical TRS member for a moment. So we're going to base all of our subsequent videos on this example. So it's a TRS vendor with 30 years of TRS service. So they're tier one, grandfather, average salary of $60,000. And the TRS formula of 2.3% multiplied by 30 years of service times their $60,000 average would be 41,538 or 3461 a month. So that would give them an income gap of $18,000 a year. So this is an illustration of the income gap. So this person was receiving close to $5,000 a month to their salary. And then the green line represents your TRS income of 3461. The red bar is your income gap. And as you can see, as you go throughout the years, that income gap increases. So it gets larger and larger and larger the further out in the future you go. And the reason for that is inflation. And as we know right now, inflation is back in force. So I have another video that will go into some strategies to deal with inflation. So let's go back to this income gap. So one key thing to realize when you're looking at your TRS, your income, is that part of your salary is going to fund TRS 7.7% and Medicare 1.45%. So there's a total deduction of 9.15% of your salary that you never see. Now, these are only taken out while you're working. Once you retire and start receiving your TRS, you will not pay into either of these. So if you had a $60,000 salary, your TRS would be $4620 a year, and your Medicare would be $870, which would give you a sort of a spendable income of $54,510 a year. You can pay your health insurance portion out of that and save in your 403B. And then the rest of it would be for paying taxes and for your take-home pay. Let's look at an example. What's the difference between gross salary and spendable income? Well, the spendable income is the amount that you have to work with after TRS and Medicare are paid. So if you look at the income gap based on your gross salary of $5,000 in this example, you're going to have an income gap of $1,539 a month. But if you look at it on the spendable income, again, you're not going to be paying into Medicare or TRS after you retire and start collecting your TRS. Well, that income gap is about 1/3 less. It's $1,081 a month. And that's a significant difference, especially when you're trying to fund it and you're trying to figure out, okay, how do I get to my pre-retirement spendable income? So this is a really key distinction to keep in mind when you're running your numbers. The next video is going to be on inflation. And this is a very important one. I hope you've found this video to be helpful in creating the distinction on spendable income versus your gross income. And if you have questions, like always, please don't hesitate to give me a call and just click the button and schedule a time to talk. Thank you.